Hey everyone, today we're going to be covering the new FELIX and basically the new FELIX dungeon. So this FELIX was dropped by the Zombie Pedal Juice event that is currently out. It's been out for about a week and a half or so. A really good event that's still going, so you should definitely farm that. But whenever a new character drops from events like these, like free-to-play characters basically, they get their own dungeons about a couple weeks or a week or so after the initial event, and you can farm up their shards. So starting from Crush all the way up to FELIX, these are all free-to-play units. And whenever a free-to-play unit is dropped, after a week or so, that banner comes out, and then when that, or not banner, that dungeon comes out with that dungeon brings every single other dungeon back as well with it. Currently, we've had these in the game for a while now because Ram brought these back right here. But when she left, she actually didn't leave with these dungeons. These dungeons actually stayed, which is really weird because they usually leave with, the new character. So they stayed, and then I guess with Felix's dungeon dropping, Ram returned. So kind of interesting. This is the dungeons 20 stamina. It won't let you play the last one until you unlock them like one by one, so that first day is not going to really give you too much, but then after that you'll be able to play the bottom one for sure. And then so we'll just go ahead and hop into some runs. Let me get some stamina first. Let's see if I have any. Yeah, there we go. It's from the daily login. So first we'll do a couple runs, then we'll talk about like other things that these dungeons are actually able to like give you, and what this dungeon in particular came with. So this is the teaming run. Nothing too crazy, just the best units. They don't really have much synergy, just the best units that I currently have. I'll do all three runs here on camera. Pretty simple. They do have cover in the first turn, so that's kind of annoying because that just makes runs a little slower. But I think, yeah, Sword Saint should be able to one-shot that, and then you'll be able to farm this fairly quickly. It doesn't give too many rewards like money-wise or EXP-wise, but it's mainly about the shards. I have to actually watch all the money get there. That's weird. The boss always has this little dreamy effect at the bottom of it. I wonder why. I wonder if there's like a lore reason for that or something. Sword Saint's just gonna one-shot him again. So these are basically how most of the free character dungeons go. Pretty easy. They are free characters, so you definitely want like the newer players to be able to farm these, and you definitely yourself want to farm these. You should really pay attention to who you farm because there's not a lot of stamina in the game, so making your farming like very consistent to certain characters is definitely the key. You want to probably like go for gold on certain characters and then switch up the stages you're doing for other characters. So like for me, currently I don't have a lot of characters gold because I just started, but I'm slowly getting there. So I maxed out Ram. I currently maxed out a Puck, and now I'm switching to like Ram and then Subaru and then like stuff like that. So just keeping control of what you're spending your stamina on will definitely help you farm these in the long term. So you farm that, then you come over to your dailies. In the other video I said that you get this as a daily, but it's actually all three. This is how it usually is. When a new free-to-play dungeon comes out, they give you stamina fragment and then stamina for how much you clear. So your first clear is going to give you 50 stamina. Your second clear is going to give you 5 extra shards. And then your third clear is going to give you 100 stamina. So you just go ahead and collect that. And it's overall really good. Let me see if I'm missing anything. No. And then we also have a new login bonus. I'm not sure if they do this for every new character that comes out, but currently we have a login bonus. Yesterday was the hooded Ram, then we had the FELIX shards, then we just get a bunch of Subaru coins the next 5 days. So 5 of these is 125 coins, which isn't too bad. You go ahead and spend those over here in this shop right here. This is more or less a beginner shop. I feel like this is a lot more useless like as time goes on, but the monthly tickets are always nice, and I guess the hammers too. And then I wish they'd reset these, but they've actually haven't reset them since I started playing the game. So this is kind of unfortunate. I think this would be really helpful for like overall players. I wish this was like kind of a monthly thing or a weekly thing, but I don't know how that would work. Like with how much currency you get weekly, I don't think that's viable. But I think putting this monthly wouldn't be too bad. Excuse me, I just woke up. My voice is very bad right now. So yeah, basically just farm up this FELIX. I've made, discussions about him in the past. I think it was on the Should You Summon for Krush. That this guy looks very specific for a certain event, so you might want to get him up just in case, because that event might be in like next week. Because Hooded Ram, if you didn't know, Hooded Ram was like a really good unit for this event, this current event for Petal Juice. Mainly because she's boosted, but also her kit is basically tailor made for the new event. So I went ahead and like maxed her out as far as like could decently, and she is really good for this event. So if that tells you anything about like how characters are released and how they are built for certain events, this FELIX is probably going to be really good for the next weekly event. So you definitely want to build him up and pay close attention to him. Other than that, he's like an okay, a badish unit to okay unit. So just be aware of that, and make sure you're farming, make sure you're doing your dailies, because that stamina is actually really good. You're wasting 60 stamina for basically 90, in total. It is 150, but if you minus the 60, 90. So it's free 90 stamina, which is really good. Plus you're getting extra shards from the dailies. So yeah, why not do it? So that's all I'm gonna have for this video. Sorry, my speech is so bad right now. I just woke up, kind of get my brain together. I'm gonna be covering some other stuff because there's some other stuff that kind of dropped as well. And we have some more news on certain characters coming to certain pools, so I'll make videos on that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.